you really got to be comfortable in your own skin to be a comedian actor and survive and still do it, because it's a dark ass art form, man. That fucking comedy's dark. And all of our stories are not the greatest story. The comedian stories end horrible.
Yo, peace. Welcome back to 7 p.m. in Brooklyn. I'm Carmelo Anthony here with my co-host.
It's your boy, Kid Mero, baby, the human do-rag, we here.
You know what it is. My name is Kazeem Famuyide. You can call me Kaz, and this is a Wave Original presented by FanDuel, the official sports betting partner of the NBA. Guys, today in the hook, we got the legendary Mike Epps, straight out of Naptown, baby.
Hey, Mike Epps with the do-rag, we here, baby.
We're coming up the Def Comedy Jam.
What's up, Mello?
What up, Mike? What up,
Man, I can't call it. Too tall to call, man.
I gotta get the proper intro. Let's go. Yeah. Coming up in the Def Comedy Jam era, the starring in classics with Ice Cube, Mike takes us through his journey in comedy and film and what's next on tour and on screen. We also get into his love for Indiana sports, his range as an actor, and of course, a very special edition of Run the Ones.
One of the funniest and most unfiltered voices of our generation. Mike's done comedy, drama, producing, writing, and with the We Them Ones tour kicking off this year, he's still adding chapters to a legendary run. Mike Epps, welcome to the hook, baby.
Man, thanks for having me, man. Thanks for having me, Mello. Thanks for having me, fellas. Thank you for having me, man.
Yeah, older guy like myself, man. Thank you a lot, man.
He's older. We all a certain age. You know
A certain age. The certain age is called older, man. I know you try to get away from it, but
it's a bracket.
On this episode of 7 p.m., we talking Mike's come up in the Def Comedy Jam era, his classic run with Cube, and his 7 p.m. moment.
We're also going to get into Naptown sports, how he's staying tapped in with the next generation through the We Them Ones tour, and of course, a special edition of Run the Ones.
And you know what we do here on the number one show in America, the number one segment in America. Fuck with it or fuck out of here. Hey, we got Mike Epps in the building, so you know it's gonna be a big one.
Yes, sir. Get the fuck out of here.
You know what I'm saying?
Damn.
Hell yeah.
That's either or other.
Yeah. You know how it goes. But
Either take this or take that.
But let's start off how we always start off, man. Every time
Yes,
we
sir.
have a guest come through to the couch, we like to start off our show with a segment we call the Connect, where basically we talk to our guests and basically try and get an idea of, Melo's lived a lot of lives, and a lot of times they met, while they're watching basketball, playing basketball, at events, anything like that.
Yeah.
Can you tell us a story about how you either connected with Melo or just watched him on TV or met him?
Well, I always been a basketball fan, and I used to buy those them high school All-American books.
Mm-hmm. Street Smiths?
Yeah, Street Smith.
Okay.
And I seen him in the street. I seen him in the Street Smith, man, in the magazine. And I was like, damn, And, I see a lot of players and stuff, but, I could read like certain articles and read the stats, and it's like, I was like, damn, this dude is cool. And then I seen you again in the summer league. I seen you in the summer thing playing, and I was like, oh, shit. And then I just caught on like I did all the other great players, I seen them trickled, and then all of a sudden, boom, you became who you was. But definitely remember all the fond memories of you and LeBron and that whole group of guys that came out in that era. You was the only one with hair. Everybody else had that dude off Boston spray in his hair. What's the dude's name? Jalen Brown. Yeah, Jalen Brown. Jalen, man, stop putting that shit in your head, man. Because it's gonna mess the skin up on your head. So when you ready to wear a bald head, it's gonna be messed up. Because that's what the Jerry curl did to a lot of dudes back in the day. All these dudes is bald head, older dudes, they had curls and shit. And that chemical gonna mess your head up. So shout out to Jaylen Brown. Stop putting that shit in your head, man.
Listen to the man.
You got 3 victims already, man. I feel bad for him. God,
3
man.
of them,
You got
huh?
3 victims.
Yeah, it's crazy.
We're not even at Thanksgiving yet.
Now they checking him like this. You can get some of that shit on your head.
It gotta be on purpose.
Come down that head. God damn it, God. The referee just need to stop this shit, man. Come on, man. Yeah, that's a tech, man. You can't do that to the players, man. You're wiping motor all on the players out there.
You gotta switch his jersey.
That nigga gonna kill me when he see. I heard this shit you said.
I blame the barber, man.
Hey, man.
The barber gotta have a come to Jesus moment with you eventually. Like, hey, man.
Yeah, he ought to be telling them that, man.
No enhancements. That's what I'm saying nowadays. I don't know what it was called back now. They call it enhancements. You gotta say, no, yo, I don't want no enhancements.
It's an enhancement.
It's an enhancement.
That's a good way to tell a nigga he got a wig on without hurting his feelings. That's a unit, nigga. See, everybody got something going on with them, you know what I mean? Like, I got a couple of fake teeth, you know what I'm saying? So don't feel bad, Jaylen. Everybody is fronting somewhere. You know, everybody ain't got everything.
Nah.
You know, just to throw it out there, you know what I mean? My grinders are gone. Yo, I've been chewing like this for years. You know, you ain't got to teeth in the back. You got to chew like this. When you ain't got no grinders and you smell all that, be blown out on the side. And I don't care how much money you got. Some people don't like the dentist.
Yo.
Am I right?
Right.
I see some cold motherfuckers, cold rich, breath, teeth, fuck. I'm like, why you don't go to the dentist? Come on. They don't live with my teeth.
Yo, Mike.
You finna get sick if you don't brush your teeth. That's poison. And see, for real, young kids out there, if you don't do nothing else, brush your teeth. Because that's the nastiest part of your body. You think it's your ass, but it's your mouth.
He's spitting right now.
Oh, these is cold hard facts.
Yes.
Yeah, for real.
They smell your mouth. They smell your ass first. They smell your mouth first.
Man, I'm telling you. That's the truth.
And it mess with your health too. The nerves is in there and all that type of
Mess
stuff.
with your health.
It's real, man. It's real.
And be careful how y'all listen to that rap music too. Cause that rap music is a soundtrack to bullshit. I bet if you turn Luther on while some niggas is doing a robbery, them niggas will stop. Be like, oh man, I gotta go call my mama, man. Go put a mask on and jump out of the car, offer some Bobby Valentine.
I don't even know how we got here. I thought
I'm just talking shit, man. Come on, look at that. Do your thing, man. Do your thing, man.
Did you? All right. Let's fast
We trying to go viral, man.
It's Mike.
We going
fast
viral
forward,
today,
man.
man.
Go.
We going viral on the Mellow Show, man.
Mello, do you remember me and Mike Epps before today? Like, what was your first encounter? Or was it just on TV, on the movies?
I said see Mello at the the Indiana games, and I said something to him. He turned around, fuck you. He told me, fuck you. He said something, motherfucker. I said, yeah. See, some of them players you could talk shit to, he was one of them. I said, I ain't saying nothing to that nigga no more. Because he don't want to have fun. That nigga talking shit to the fans.
Oh my God!
I seen him tell
bro.
some nigga,
What
come up around. I said, man, this thing's supposed to be playing ball. He done told some nigga, come down there and come around the thing. I'll beat your ass.
Yo, he's the peace guy now. Though.
Not when he was playing ball. That nigga played ball. Cause you know he a nice looking nigga. He got the braids. You know as soon as they test him, he's ready to fight.
Seen it a couple
Got to
times.
stand up to some of them ugly ass niggas in the NBA, man. A nigga that like not Lamar Odom, but what's that other nigga name? Odom, that nigga run up on, what was his nigga name?
Wait, Odom?
Greg Oden. God damn. That's my homeboy. Shout out to Greg Oden. Man, he from my hometown. That's my nigga. I ran into that big ass nigga at the FedEx. He just sitting there sending the package. I said, what the fuck is Greg? Man, what's up, Mike? He was nice though.
Oh, he was a beast.
Yeah,
He was a beast.
He had injuries and shit.
God, if he wouldn't have had no injury.
Gosh,
man, I seen that dude take the ball and just, oh, he was no joke.
Yeah, he was hell. He was well, man.
Him and our other dude, Gordon.
Conley?
Yeah.
Eric Gordon.
Yeah,
They played together.
He from over there too.
Yeah, they both from my hometown. They both played at Lawrence North. Yeah, they was good,
A lot
man.
of hoopers coming out of Indiana.
Yeah.
I mean, that's
Yeah.
What's
George
the
Hill.
phrase? It's different. Everywhere else is
Yeah.
basketball.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Indiana's.
They really claim themselves as like the basketball hub, like the hub of basketball.
Indianapolis,
Yeah.
Indiana. Yeah, Indiana. Yeah. Oh man, it's a court in really every court. And everybody in Indianapolis can play a little ball. And I could say that because my mom could really, like, she wasn't a baller or nothing, but she could shoot the ball, because it was like an Indiana thing. I swear it was.
Yeah.
It really is.
It's culture down there.
Oh, man. If you ride through the neighborhoods, it's a basketball court in every parking lot.
Yeah.
They love basketball in Indiana, man.
They say that's where it is. That's what they claim over there.
Yeah, but that's from some tradition. That ain't our
I'm
shit.
thinking like Hoosiers and stuff.
Yeah, don't get it
and-
twisted. That ain't.
It's Larry Bird shit.
Yeah, they talking about another kind of basketball.
It's not the game y'all play.
Yeah,
very different game. It's a very different game.
Nah, our style of basketball come from, of course, Rutgers.
Yeah.
The
influences.
the influencers. That's really the basketball that we can claim. When you start talking about that basketball, them is bounce passes. You know what I mean?
Step into
Doing grandma shots. Underhand free throws.
All of that shit right there, man.
Going back to when you first got into the sports, like
Yeah.
who were the Pacers and the Colts players that really made you a fan?
Well, of course, Reggie Miller, definitely. You know what I mean? I remember seeing him as a kid when he first came to Indiana from UCLA. And he was, Reggie Miller was always good. And he was always a leader, even though he was playing. Yeah, even though he was playing with some great, like Vern Fleming and all them dudes, them was like veteran players that played for the Pacers. But he still had that leadership value about him, even when he was young. So, of course, Reggie Miller, but believe it or not, Indiana Pacers, they had, so many great guys came through there, like Byron Scott and Jalen Rose. We had some great players come through Indiana, to play for seasons. So, I've always been a fan of the Pacers and just basketball itself, man. I always loved the game and love certain style players and avant-garde players, like players that nobody really talked about, and because that's how the game was to me. I could see the game. It was like, because I'm pretty sure you had other guys that you played with that didn't make it, that you was saying to yourself,
Absolutely.
man, that dude is
That happens all the time,
right.
Absolutely.
You're like, dude, you can name dudes all day that you thought should have went forward, but they just didn't fit inside of the.
Yeah. Life started lifing.
I mean, do you remember any of those, speaking as a Knicks fan, lots of Pacers, Knicks battles. There was some Pacers, Bulls battles.
Yeah.
Growing up, you got any favorite memories or anything that sticks out from those runs with the Pacers?
Well, of course, Reggie Miller.
Yeah.
The shit he was doing, hitting all them points in them little bitty seconds and shit. That shit was crazy. I still ain't never seen no
Never
shit.
let us forget it.
The little bitty
He
second.
was going. He was running, and they was throwing it to him, and hit. And he was the closest to. When I seen Steph Curry, I was like, he is the closest to what Reggie Miller was to me.
Yeah.
In terms of, he was. They wasn't as smooth as you guys were. You know what I mean? You and Bron, y'all was on another level on the smoothness, but just straight out scoring, niggas was Reggie Miller, boy. He'll light you up. Did you play against him?
I think I caught Reggie. Maybe
Reggie was done in what,
year?
06?
Maybe 1 or 2
05?
years.
Yeah.
So you guarded him before on the court. No, for real. Cause you know what's crazy? The reason why I said that.
I want to pull that up though. Can we pull that up? Can we fact check that?
I feel like he remembers very vividly.
Yeah.
Reggie Miller guarding, or you guarded Reggie.
Yeah,
I remember being on the court with Reggie.
Okay.
I remember being on the court with Reggie. I just want to get my bearings right.
Yeah. Cause that's how I feel with me. Like when I did movies with Eddie Murphy, I had to hold the fan down inside of me to get it done.
Yeah.
Cause you know what I mean? I'm like, let me make sure I don't let this nigga catch me looking at him. You know what I'm saying? That's the worst shit. Catch a nigga, catch you. You know what I mean? Cause I'm like, damn, I can't believe I'm standing here with Eddie Murphy, man. You know, I know you felt that way playing ball. I know
a lot of them.
When you ran across them over, you like, damn, I'm sitting there guarding.
I came in with, this was Shaq, Cole, Gary Payton, Karl Malone all on one team.
Dogs.
You know what I mean? And Reggie was in Pacers, and you got T-Mac and Vince.
Yeah.
You got AI. It's like these are guys who you just came from the house with word up pictures and shit. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like on the wall. So that excitement is different.
It is.
And then it's like your idols turn to rivals. Like, you know what I'm saying? Because now you inspired me so much, and you motivated me so much to get here. Now I'm
show
here.
You what I got.
Now I want to try to
show you what I got. Yeah,
I gotta get there to where you at.
Right.
So once we get there together, now I gotta keep going.
Right.
So it's it's a switch that turns on.
You forget about that fan shit.
Yeah, the fan shit. It's respect.
I gotta bust your ass now.
The respect is there, but like
I gotta do
now it's business. Now you done got me to this point.
Yeah, because them coaches used to tell players don't be fucking with them.
Don't talk to this motherfucker in the shoot around.
Or off season or none of that shit. Don't let me catch you with Melo Anthony.
That's a fact.
Hanging with that nigga.
For no jersey swaps.
When it's time to play ball, nigga, fuck. That's just real.
That is real.
The jersey swap shit is like I feel like the jersey swap shit is like some shit that would not fly.
What's that?
Well, at the end of the game, like if you playing on different teams, it's like, yo, let me get your jersey. I'll give you my jersey.
Yeah.
And they like take a picture together and stuff.
You're supposed to be doing that shit.
Somebody on your squad would have came and slapped the jersey out. You
straight out your motherfucking hand.
What you doing? Why you if you laughed after a loss, niggas was fucking with you. You know what I mean? Like talking
nigga
to you.
Mad.
You know what I mean? You ain't supposed to. Miami had a rule you can't talk to opposing teams.
Is that right?
Yeah. Shoot arounds, you see him, you can't speak to him.
Pat Riley shit, right?
Yeah. Games,
with D Wade was here,
because I can imagine that shit does affect it does affect your game. Yeah, that shit do. But that's how I am too with the comedians. I don't like none of them niggas anyway. fuck them. I talk to them. It's a few of them I like. I like a couple of them, but
you don't really.
I don't have to. Yeah, by the time I get to the court, to the comedy, I already know who the fuck I don't like and who I like anyway. So
you looking at the flap? You looking at the shit beforehand, or you?
Yeah, when I see the list, I'm like, oh fuck him, fuck him. Oh, that's my man. That's my man. The ones that I don't like, I don't even see them. So I usually can work with anybody. I've worked with so many actors and comedians. I'm usually good with all of them, but it's just a couple of them. If you catch me not liking one of them, they probably would act like they didn't like me because I like who like me. Mm-hmm. But if you don't like me, fuck you. I ain't gonna like you and you don't like me. So, it's one of them things.
I like you for no reason. Fuck out of here.
Yeah, and that shit happens in every business.
Yeah.
I mean, I tell you, the worst feeling in the world, man, is to have love for somebody that don't have love for you. That could be the worst. Oh God, that shit hurt, man.
Yeah.
It make you like, damn.
What did I do?
Yeah, because I gave you. I'm sitting up here. You're like, damn, what'd I do?
I feel like just from the outside looking in, we've had a ton of great comedians on the show.
Yeah,
and there's always sort of that touch and go with like friendship, competition.
Yeah, comedians.
You know what I mean? It's a weird fraternity.
Comedians is we the worst when it comes to that, man. It really is, and I think it's because we are by ourselves. It's like we're a one-man band, and we're very opinionated. So our opinions are always judged by each other, and we always, we criticize each other on, fan shit, and you really got to be comfortable in your own skin to be a comedian actor and survive and still do it, because it's a dark ass art form, man. That fucking comedy's dark, and all of our stories are not the greatest story. The comedian stories end horrible. It's only a few of it. That's why I take my hat off to like Eddie Murphy, because if you can withstand and keep your personal life together in show business, you're a bad motherfucker.
Yeah,
because it's I don't know why it's cut and built for you to crash out in this shit.
And Eddie had to take his barbs too for a while, like publicly.
Hell yeah,
they was trying to come at him.
He didn't get away unscathed. You know what I'm saying? But
it'll put you through it, man.
Yeah. And the sports too. That ain't shit, man. We all know sports. Everybody don't do well in sports either.
Right. Anytime Indiana's like in the playoffs, like Pacers, Colts, whoever it is, you out there. You like super fan. You know what I mean? The camera's like panning over. Mike Epps, comedian. You know what I mean?
And that's that's not only supporting the team, that's supporting my aunts and my grandmas, and rest in peace to my parents. They were Pacer fans. So I'm always, it's more than just supporting the team. You supporting the whole thing of, your mom and them loved them too. So
being a super fan, being outside, being Mike Epps.
Yeah.
The Malice in the Palace era, you know what I'm saying, that team. You know what I'm saying? Because, shout out to Ron Artest, one of my all-time favorite NBA players. Shout out to Queensbridge, New York.
Yes.
And what was it like for you? Like, did you have like any special kind of like ties to that team? Because like you said earlier, that basketball culture, that was like Jermaine O'Neal.
Come on,
you know
man.
What I'm saying? Like,
that's a team that should have went too.
Stevie Jackson.
That was we the almost this motherfuckers you ever met.
Reggie.
The almostest.
Reggie's on that team.
Reggie's on that team. Travis Best.
Come on, man. A lot of
Who could have beat that team? Steven Jackson. As soon as he got in town, the coach caught me and him smoking some weed. We were sitting over in and he said, "Oh, there go my coach, man. I can't." And I'll never forget the way that coach looked at me. And I looked at him like, that nigga been doing that anyway. Don't look at me like I'm trying to get this nigga some weed.
That was Don Nelson. Who was the coach over there?
Carlisle. Carlisle.
Oh, shit.
Carlisle. I think
I'll
he's
never
coaching
forget
now,
the way
if
he
I'm not
looked at me
mistaken.
like I was influencing a nigga that already was influenced. I said, that nigga's off the chain. You don't even know it. You looking at me like I'm doing something wrong to your player.
You didn't read the scouting report?
Yeah, this nigga already got weed. So he already had the weed.
Carlisle always been a player's coach, though. Yeah, he always been.
That motherfucker looked at me like, leave my player alone. I'm like, no, your player's fucking with me. He brought some weed over to my hotel.
Going back to, you mentioned Eddie a couple times, right?
Yes.
Was there anybody when you was like making your moves in the comedy world, like coming up, like that just pulled you to the side and be like, look, come here, champ, let me holler at you, like give you that advice, show you how to do it, or just gave you that opportunity?
I had people like Steve Harvey. Shout out to Steve Harvey. Steve Harvey, when I first did the Apollo, Steve Harvey was encouraging to me, guys like D.L. Hughley. I've gotten good word from Cedric the Entertainer. Most of the OGs is always all right with me. Tommy Davidson, shout out to Tommy Davidson. I used to run into Tommy Davidson. He used to tell me all kind of stuff. And you know how Tommy is. He real, man, I'm telling you, brother. And I'm going to tell you something else, brother. And then, he was always. And Chris Rock, I always was a fan of Chris Rock till I met his popsicle head ass.
Oh man.
You have a good.
I was hoping this was a good.
You had to have a good interaction.
Yeah, I was a fan of him, and he walked up to me one day and said, "You can't act rich if you ain't rich." And I was like, "Huh?" And it hurt my feelings that he said that. But what it was is that I don't know where he came, where, you know, you come from a place and then you get successful. But I came from the street. So I've always been a drug dealer in my mind.
What?
I feel you. I don't know.
Okay.
The fall out
My whole style of everything I've ever done was selling drugs.
Yeah.
How I got in the comedy business, I was thinking about, it was a whole move of selling drugs.
Chicken wing.
Yes, chicken wing in my head. And it worked out. And that's, I never told nobody that or said that shit, but I was hustling in my head. So I always had the style of somebody that looked like he had some money. I ain't had shit, but you know, that was my swag. And I think that's what he's seen.
Do you think he was trying to look out, or was it just came off as hating?
I think he was trying to look out, but I didn't want his fucking look out. I don't want you fucking telling me nothing, nigga. Because I know what the fuck I'm doing, and you're right. You was right, Chris. But nigga, if I didn't believe it, it wouldn't have happened.
True that.
I had to believe I was rich before I got some money, man.
Indeed.
Shit.
You got to visualize it, man.
Yeah, I used to live in New York, and I used to have keys. When I come in the comedy club, I had my keys in my hand. Like, because I wanted girls to think I had a car. I had a key. But see, I didn't realize wasn't nobody driving around this motherfucker. Even the girl you trying to show off for catching a cab tonight, getting in the train. So, you know what I mean? Yeah, it was all in my head.
This nigga driving here. Where the fuck he park at?
I'm in my head. I swear. I'm in my head. I had a Cadillac in New York, and I went and picked a girl up, and she was like, "I didn't know you drove a cab." Man, that shit hurt my because that shit is luxury in Indiana. I don't give a fuck what nobody say, but in New York, a Cadillac, you a cab driver. In my hometown, they like, ooh, that nigga got a Fleetwood. That's a bad nigga. Up here, they like, that nigga driving cab. That's the cleanest cab I ever seen. Bitch, this ain't no cab. This police car, man. Police car.
You got the intersection box Chevy over there.
See, I learned how to dress when I moved to New York. You know what I'm saying? I always had some swag, but I didn't have access to the clothes. So when I moved to New York, you know, that's one thing about New York. They fashion savvy, period. They fashion savvy when they ain't even trying. So me coming from Indiana and moving here, you know, I dated a couple girls. Like a couple of girls I was dating, they was like, you know, they had the New York accent. Oh, we don't wear that up here. You got to take that shit off. You know what I'm saying? Because I took a girl out one time, I had a 3/4 length leather with the belt that came right. She said, oh, hell no, you got to take that shit off.
The brain shit.
She took me to Jimmy Jazz on 34th Street. I went there and bought a Pelly with the bug. Had some Timberlands. I said, all the niggas thought I was from New York until I started talking. Damn, where you from, B? I said, oh shit, Indiana. They got niggas that live in Indiana? Yeah.
They got Pellies in Indiana, nigga. That's crazy.
Got Pellies in
Now, you was coming from Indiana to Atlanta to New York, right?
Yeah.
Like, so what was the difference in the comedy scene in Atlanta as opposed to New York City?
Well, I moved in Atlanta in 1991, so that was Freaknik. That was Tupac running around there, Too Short. It was a different time in 91. That was the young Chris Tucker and Faison Love. They was all young. And I seen them niggas. They didn't know me. You know, I seen them in the comedy clubs and stuff, but that was the era of that comedy time.
Yeah.
And when I realized I couldn't make it in Atlanta doing comedy because it wasn't a lot of people back in the day, they was running to Atlanta because it was a new place and they thought you could go there and become famous. But it's not a place like maybe now you can go there and be on Love and Hip Hop or some shit, but ain't no real production out there where you gonna go get famous. And when I learned that, I moved to New York And man, the New York comedy scene at the time, no joke. And this is around Def Comedy Jam time. And
who was running in that era?
Who was running the comedy scene?
No, I mean, like, who was you running around with in that era? In
Tracy Morgan.
Okay.
Me and Tracy Morgan. Yeah, Tracy Morgan had a raggedy ass Mazda, a little raggedy Mazda. And that's when he was wearing a propeller on his hat. And he'd come and pick me up, man. Come on, man. Let's go get this money. Me and him riding. He was playing Jodeci and shit. and Mary J. Blige. I swear, me and Tracy, Face Man, we riding around getting $100 a show. And I remember Tracy Martin Lawrence called Tracy to come and do Bro Man. And I'm Hustle Man. Yep. And I'm in the car with him. Man, Martin Lawrence called me. I'm on my way to Hollywood, man. Tracy, if you listening to me, you remember that shit, nigga. Hey, man, we broke as a motherfucker, man. He went out there to did Martin, and he came back, and he was crying and shit, man. Martin made me cry, man. Sitting up in that big ass mansion he got out there, man. I swear to God, I seen all this shit. And I remember one time, man, I'm high on a motherfucker. Cause back in the day, I ain't lying. I used to do a little powder, and I'm tooting the powder. I'm walking around down in the village and shit, and I'm sad than a motherfucker. I don't know what happened. Something happened where I didn't get a movie. I run into Dave Chappelle. He's sad too. He's crying and sad. I said, man, what's up, Dave? You know, they didn't pick my TV show up. He had a little dog with him. Man, I followed and talked that nigga all the way home. I talked to that nigga to 6:30 in the morning. I'm hiding him up. I swear these niggas know the story. I'm talking to this motherfucker. One time me and Tracy Morgan was about to fight and Dave Chappelle jumped in the front. Listen, niggas, listen. That's enough for everybody. See, these niggas know these stories is true, nigga. These is real stories, nigga.
I got a verse. Yo, come on.
These is real stories.
You like staying on that subject.
Yeah.
You knew how big the New York comedy scene was.
Right.
And like how tough it was.
It was tough.
Like what gave you or who gave you the confidence to like say, I'm ready to take this next step. I'm going here to do this.
Right. Well, you know what? Here in New York, the comics, they were all talking about the same thing. They was all talking about Jamaicans. They was talking about the Supra, the Door Supra. They was talking, all their jokes was about hip hop. And I had a different accent. And I was talking about different shit. So I just stood out like a thumb when I did shows with the New York guys. They was like, boy, he conscious, you know what I mean? I just stood out, you know. But some of my fond memories of being in New York, I always, it never happened to me because I had a natural act to make people laugh, but you know, I tell comics when they come to me and ask me, what should I do, man? I want to be famous. I said, go to New York. And they say, why go to New York? I said, because it is the boot camp for not just comedy, but life itself. When I moved to New York, it made me a different person. When I moved to New York, I learned, I said, damn, these other people in these different cities is stressed the fuck out over some bullshit. Because I heard before I moved here, that's a city that if you dead, they'll step over you.
Yeah.
I seen it. Nigga, I seen a nigga on the ground dead and motherfuckers was stepping over his ass going to work. I swear to God. And when nobody standing there with him with the police.
That's a fact.
Motherfuckers was like, oh, damn. Another dead motherfucker. I said, oh, Lord, these motherfuckers don't give a fuck. And I was speaking to people and they was looking at me crazy. I was like, what's up, man? Motherfuckers was like, what? I was like, damn. I said, what's up? So it got me tough.
Yeah.
It tightened me up. Then I would meet girls that was fine as a motherfucker and then they invite me to their project. And I'm like, damn.
This is how you look.
I just couldn't believe how fine she was living in this fucking small ass apartment.
Yeah.
with her family. I was dating a girl that lived in the projects in Brooklyn, in Marcy. Swear to God, her name was Peanut.
For the third floor.
Her name was Peanut. She ended up being a CEO for Rikers Island. She ended up being a CEO. But I remember I went to her apartment, man, and when I walked in the apartment, me and her just walked in the apartment. I'm like, oh damn, this New York projects. Nigga, when I got downstairs and when the elevator opened, nigga, it was 40 niggas standing in front of the apartment.
Who you here to see?
No, me and her coming out. I guess the niggas heard I was in the apartment with her.
They just, you know,
No,
the projects, they out there all day anyway.
That girl started. I said, I can't go out there.
We got one.
The girl was tougher than. She was like, "Fuck them bitch ass nigga. They ain't not gonna say." And me and her walked through there, and them niggas was talking shit. I swear to God, they was talking shit about me and her, and she turned around and checked the shit out of all them niggas. Stay on my bitch ass nigga. I said, I ain't never heard a girl cussing niggas out. And they was just laughing. Niggas had Timberlands on. They was talking about me too.
She held you down.
Cause I don't know what I had on, but it must have not been up to New York par. And they was talking about my clothes.
Yeah, that trench coat with the belt on.
I had a trench coat with the belt on, man. I had my jeans stuffed down in my Timberlands. I used to stuff my jeans down in the Timberlands and tie the boot. She said, them motherfucking boots are too tight and take your jeans out of the boot.
Take your jeans out of the boot.
Take your jeans out of the boot, Mike.
It was said with love. It was said with love.
It was love, nigga.
Man.
But I was in a culture that I didn't, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And that's when I remember seeing, when I went back home and I told her, I said, see, I see why New York niggas always thought they was better than other niggas in the other city. That's the truth. And niggas didn't like New York niggas for that reason. It's because they was ahead of the swag.
Yeah.
And they didn't bite their tongue about talking about another motherfucker that didn't have it. So
that shit is corny.
Oh yeah, niggas couldn't. Oh man, if you say something about a New York nigga somewhere else, man, fuck them niggas, man. They don't like nobody. They don't fuck with us. But you know what? Over time, it changed. It really did. Over time, it changed. Like over time, I started seeing. And I give that credit to hip hop. Hip hop really bridged black people too. When it came to cultures.
Yeah.
Cause I remember I was listening to Master P up here, and niggas was like, "What the fuck is that you was listening to?" Cause I was listening to it up here.
Yeah.
I mean, I was turning niggas up here on the Goody Mob and all that shit. They was like, "Nigga, I don't." But they was liking the MJG. They was liking that shit. That shit was grooving. And then I'd start hearing New York niggas. The first time I ever start hearing New York niggas say shit that niggas down south was saying. And I'm like, oh, this shit is, the culture is, they merging. They learning from each other.
Yeah.
And then P
Slang
came.
is traveling.
And then P came.
I'm about it.
About it. And he had niggas in New York saying, you heard. And they still saying it. That's where I heard it, man. You heard me? And they still, and the New York niggas say that right now.
I think there was two moments in hip hop, in my opinion, that really brought the South and New York together. One was Bout About It, when Bout About It first dropped.
Yeah.
And then Cam did Bout About It 3.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Did the remix. And another one.
Outkast. New York liked Outkast too.
It was touch and go with Outkast in New York.
You think so?
South had something to say. He had a whole thing at the Source Awards.
Right.
I remember.
It was touch
but
and
also, I think when Hov was on the Juvenile remix, the High remix during the Hard Knock Life tour, I want to say, something
and
like
Pimp C.
Right?
Yeah, Big Pimpin'.
Yeah, I think this is before Big Pimpin'. I want to say, when Hov was on.
So that
High,
was the first. Yeah.
That was just. In my like memory bank, that's when I started like listening to like New Orleans guys. I'm like, who's Juvenile?
So you think Jay-Z might have introduced everybody to?
I think that's what everybody does.
Yeah, because once they heard him with them, they was like, okay. You know what I'm saying?
Nas did Scarface.
Nas and Scarface. I was about to say Scarface as well. Like that's they were like building bridges to like, yo, this is what's going on down here. You know what I mean? So like, I'd go and listen to that. So
which was incredible. It turned into, it was smart. You know what I'm saying?
The NBA season is in full swing, and FanDuel is your home for live betting. So even if you missed the start of the game or want to ride the hot hand, FanDuel has live bets on everything from who will score next to fourth quarter comebacks. Plus, you could even combine your live bets into a same-game parlay for a shot at a bigger payout. However you want to play, now is the perfect time to join because FanDuel is giving new customers $300 in bonus bets if your first $5 bet wins. So just visit FanDuel.com/7PM to sign up today. Play your game with FanDuel, official sports betting partner of the NBA. Must be 21 or over and present in select states for Kansas in affiliation with Kansas Star Casino, or 18 and over and present in D.C., Kentucky, or Wyoming. First online real money wager only, $5 first deposit required. Bonus issued as non-withdrawable bonus bets which expire 7 days after receipt. Restrictions apply. See terms at sportsbook.fanduel.com. Gambling problem? Call 1-800-GAMBLER or visit rg-help.com. Call 1-888-789-7777 or visit ccpg.org/chat in Connecticut or visit mdgamblinghelp.org in Maryland. Hope is here. Visit gamblinghelplinema.org or call 1-800-327-5050 for 24/7 support in Massachusetts or call 1-877-8-HOPE-NY or text HOPE-NY in New York.
The first stretch of the NBA season is a tradition that always kicks off the holidays. But when the holidays start to feel a bit repetitive, reach for a Sprite Winter Spice Cranberry and put your own twist on tradition. A bold fusion of cranberry and winter spice flavors. Sprite Winter Spice Cranberry is a refreshing way to shake things up this sipping season. Whether you're cheering courtside, watching your favorite players hit the floor, or just enjoying the game at home, Sprite keeps the moment crisp and refreshing. Winter Spice Cranberry is a perfect drink to have on hand this season, but move fast because it's only here for a limited time. Anticipation and excitement are always high this time of the year, especially with the NBA season heating up. Every game, every highlight, every rivalry is back in full swing. So match that energy with an ice-cold Sprite. Don't miss out on this limited offer and give your holiday a fresh new vibe with Sprite's bold Winter Spice Cranberry. Sprite, obey your thirst. The season's heating up and DoorDash have a way to keep fans in their bag the whole way through. DoorDash is the official on-demand delivery platform of the NBA, and they're keeping fans in their bag with the bag drop. Every time a player scores 50 in the game, DoorDash drops 50% off your order with Dash Pass, and you get a shot at the ultimate fan bag, packed with headphones, gear, and maybe even some player-inspired drip. The bag is deep. So look out for every time a player drops 50, then use promo code NBA50 the next day to get 50% off on DoorDash with Dash Pass and a shot at the big bag drop. DoorDash in your bag all season long. Dash Pass members only, 50% off to $10 a day after a 50-point game with promo code. Terms apply, no purchase necessary, ends April 13th. Open to legal U.S. residents 21 and older. Visit DoorDashinYourBag.com for full details and free entry method. Void in Alaska, Hawaii, and where prohibited. Imagine the NBA all in one place, made easy. As a proud partner of the NBA, only Xfinity puts you courtside with the biggest games, real-time highlights, and multi-view in 4K that lets you watch up to 4 live games at once. Stream it all just like I do. Stay locked into rivalries, the stories, the culture, all the teams, all the moments, all in one place. Xfinity, imagine that. Let's get to the 7 p.m. moment.
Let's get to it.
We have a special segment. I'm going to look in the camera and say this. We got a special segment on this show called the 7 p.m. moment. This is that point in your life, personal or professional, where you had a fork in the road, a moment where the choice you make sends you down a specific path. You have to be locked in and trust your next steps. What was your 7 p.m. moment?
My 7 p.m. moment in my life or tonight? Because it's about 8:30 now. I was just over there smoking with y'all about 7. You know, my 7 p.m. moment in my life was I had promised God not to never sell drugs again. I wasn't good at it. I failed at it. And that was one thing that I regretted doing, was selling drugs, because I was so confused. You know, I sold it to people that I wasn't supposed to sell it to, and that, you know, that's still one of the regrets I have in my life.
When you say people, you meant like
friends, families,
yeah.
Because back in the day, you know, that you just didn't you know. it was so cruel back then, man. The way that drug shit, that shit fucked a lot of people's life up. And like I said, I wasn't successful at it, but you know, back in them times, that shit crossed everybody's path.
Mm-hmm.
You know, you talk about Jay-Z and all the dudes, man. Unfortunately, everybody tried that hand before, and like I said, I credited that to everything that I do. That's what gave me the courage to get up and move out of town. Because guess what? That's what it was when you were selling drugs back in the day. That's what you would do. You would go out of town. And my friends that knew about that, they was like, damn, how'd you have the courage to move there? I was like, because I always wanted to, and I'll never forget when I moved to New York, a couple of my friends was like, nigga, boy, they got it up there. It was like the devil nigga was talking to me. You know what I'm saying?
They got to get you to sell again.
Yeah, and I was meeting niggas. That was another strange thing. I would meet motherfuckers and but it was like a fight with the devil.
Yeah.
It was like, nigga, you know, I got a nigga in Indiana that'll drive up here with the money. I met him and and I didn't do it. And it felt like God rewarded me for making that decision too. You know?
And you look Dominican too, so it was like you halfway there. Already.
I almost had him.
Almost had him.
That's why I used to cop at on 147 Broadway. Amsterdam. I used to go up there and they had I used to go knock on the motherfucking Puerto Rican, knock on the door, and I go upstairs. They had to have a crusher. They had the cocaine, they crusher. They put it in a little aluminum pack. And one day I was in there copping, and the motherfucker Puerto Rican said, "Jada!" And I swear the police was coming. Police was coming. They was busting the motherfucker while I was copping, nigga. And I swear to God, he said, come this way, Poppy. And I'm running through the apartment. Nigga, we went through a door, right? When we got through the door, this is how I found out about New York. When we got through a door, nigga, we was inside of the apartment. It was a court. You know, they got the courthouse they got the court on the inside, right? Yeah. You think you running out the back door, but you still in the apartments. We was in the inside of where the courtyard. Let me tell you something, brother. The water was this high, nigga, muddy, diapers. It was the nastiest shit. Me and him like, yeah. He said, come through the door. And when I opened the door, nigga, I was on 125th Street. He went that way, I went that way. Nigga, I got on that motherfucking, I got on the one train on 49th Street and rolled that motherfucker all the way back to where I live. I said, I ain't never buying nothing up there again, nigga.
Come this way, Poppy.
Come this way, Poppy. Hi-ya! And I'm following this motherfucker. He going through doors and shit. And he opened up a door. We was still in the apartments, but we was in the court. But it was nasty. It was water that high and diapers and shit. Me and him running through that. When I opened up the door, we was on 125th Street. I seen the police flying past going down there. He went that way, I went that way. And as high as I was, I automatically got sober when that shit. I said, I ain't high no more.
I would be like that.
Gone, nigga.
Yeah, you straight up.
I never went back up there again.
Oh, you are.
Then I start going up. I had another little spot up in Castle Hill up in the Bronx I was going to.
Okay.
Yeah.
Shout out the Bronx.
Yeah. I used to go up to the Bronx, man. I lived in the Bronx. I lived in every borough.
Even Staten Island?
No.
I had to ask for the Staten Island.
See, I wasn't even thinking I don't know what
they say every borough. They're like Staten Island. Like,
no, I didn't live in Long Island, but I lived in Queens. And I told Nas that when I seen him, I said, man, I used to live around the corner from your park. I did. I lived around there for like 3 years. I lived right there in what's that, Long Island City. And where I lived at, the next block, all prostitution. Because it was warehouses over there. Prostitutes every day. And I'm over here talking to the prostitutes. You need to get your life together. Man, some of them girls look good, man. I told this one girl, you ain't got no business out here. I said, get in the car.
You saving them, Mike?
I was trying. They said, nigga, if you don't get your righteous ass out from around here, we sell the pussy around here, brother. And if you not here to purchase none, we're going to ask you to get off the block.
You making it hot.
Get your ass away from around here. Get off the beat. Get off the beat. Get off the beat. Look, that's how they was doing me. Shoot. Get the fuck out of here. Get your ass out.
When did they know, like, yo, that's Mike Epps? You know what I'm saying?
I wasn't that famous. I wasn't that famous when I was living over there. I did Def Comedy Jam and shit like that. And I'll never forget, it was some Russians that had a car lot down the street. I bought a car from them that I guess it was a body in the car. Not when I bought the car. It was a body in the car at one time.
Oh, okay.
And nigga, I needed a car. And man, that car had the worst smell in the world, nigga. And I drove it. I was like, fuck it, I need a car. I was going to comedy club. I had some hard times, man. I mean, this tickles this nigga to death, you know, all that shit.
At what point was it that, like, was it
dead body on there? Yeah, it was a dead body in that car.
That's
my
crazy.
buddy TC, he's standing over there. He know. And I'm not bullshitting. Oh,
At
my
what point though
gosh.
was it? Oh shit, yo, that's Mike Epps. Like, what was it a role? Was
After
it
I
like
did
a tour?
Next Friday.
Next Friday.
After I did Next Friday. And I was so scared of Hollywood. After I did Next Friday, it spooked me. I moved to Brooklyn. Because I was already living in Brooklyn, but I moved back. I was living on Sterling and Flatbush.
Talk to him.
I moved back to Brooklyn. I said, fuck that, I'm out of here. I was going around the corner eating my beef patty. I had already been famous, but it scared the shit out of me, man.
Right.
Because that shit was weird. Because I didn't understand what I didn't understand.
They're calling you right now.
No, that's my daughter. Yeah, hey, but that shit scared the shit. Fame scared me, man.
Scared you how? As in like things you think you'd have to.
No,
horror stories
nigga, I really had survivor's remorse. I was so sad, nigga, that I'm the only nigga that made it out of my crew.
Yeah,
you know, my especially being from Indiana, boy, them niggas felt like I left them, man. You know, and once I got famous, I overcompensated and gave my money away because I was so hurt that I made it. You know what I'm saying? And man, I gave away millions of dollars, brother, to people trying to buy their love, trying to buy friendship back. And it took me years. I was like, you know what? Fuck these motherfuckers. You know what I mean? And it was like a gorilla lifted off my back. And then I went back to my hometown. And I was like, damn, all these dudes that they thought they was intimidating me, but they didn't know that I was scared I was gonna kill them. I'm like, nigga, you think I'm afraid of you, nigga? I'm thinking
myself,
on a whole nother level, nigga. I'm trying to figure out how I can fuck you off and get away with it. Just cause I was, you know what I'm saying?
Of course,
yeah, man, nigga, you know niggas was pushing up and man, but they didn't know I was slick. I was like, oh, you know, if you extort me and I'm giving you my money, you know I'm gonna kill you the 5th time, nigga. I'm just being honest with you. You done scared me. You got me giving you my money. Your mom don't nobody expect it. I'm gonna kill you, nigga, because I'm the last one they gonna expect. I'm the famous one.
I got a movie coming out.
What? Man, I've been through all of that shit. So now that I'm 55 and I'm sober, I put a boxing gym in my hometown. I'm inviting all the street. I'm going to beat their ass. I'm going to fuck them niggas up. And I've been telling them too. I put on the front of the boxing gym, don't stop and look, nigga. Come and get this right hook. I swear to God, Mello. I'm going to kick all them old niggas' ass that I thought was tough when I was young. I want to fight them niggas. And I put the club there. So if y'all watching this,
sign up.
You know who you are. I'm going to kick your old diabetes ass.
They got diabetes by now.
For several reasons.
Oh, damn. All right.
Yeah, I was too nice, man.
Yeah.
You know how you be too nice and then you think about it and you like, oh, hell no, I'm going to be a monster now.
Well, you mentioned it, right? Like you mentioned earlier how, the fact that,
just being too nice all the goddamn time. Yeah.
Yeah. You almost felt like when you gave up drugs and stopped dealing drugs that like, making it in Hollywood or making it as a comedian.
Yes, and in my brain, I could not believe that them niggas was still trying to get me to do bad shit. That made me so that just good.
It's like God blessed me and got me out the situation.
That's where the light bulb come on.
Yeah.
Man, it just showed you that the devil's real.
Yeah.
Is that, I was like, damn, this dude really don't give a fuck about me. I'm famous and this nigga still
want me to get on a plane with what?
Want me to do anything criminal. You a dirty motherfucker. So. But now I'm like I said, I'm 55. I just see life totally different now, man. I'm more grateful and I'm more in tune with who I am. I love myself now, And it took a long time to learn how to do that. It took a long time for me to learn how to love myself. And a lot of people think they love themselves and they don't. They, you know what I mean? It's fabricated. But they can't stand themselves. And I think that's the biggest hurdle that any human being could ever have to hurdle is loving themselves, man. Cause all your insecurities, all your disabilities, all your shit. I don't care what people say about you. When you get by yourself, that's the real game.
That's a fact.
You know what I'm saying? That's real life right there. By yourself. Life ain't with you when you with everybody else. When you by yourself, that's when real life kick in. Because now it's just you and your brain and the Lord. And, that's how you can tell a real person is when they by themselves. See a person by themselves. Every gang member, because I lived in L.A., every gang nigga, every gangster, I met every motherfucking one of them that they heard of and know being in show business, because I don't know what it is, show business attract that shit. I met every one of them on the streets, and I don't care how they were. I don't know what it was, but God had me meet them again, and every one of them I met by themselves, they was never the same. Meet a motherfucker by himself, he was nice as hell. Catch you without them Crip niggas you was with, and I seen you at the subway, nice as hell. Not that I would do nothing to you, but this is who the fuck you really are.
Yeah.
Just be a nice guy, man.
Yeah. Put potato chips on your sandwich and chill out, man.
Put some chips on what kind of barbecue?
Barbecue, the honey barbecue.
See, this is a light-skinned nigga. Me and this nigga know all the little extra tricks. The honey barbecue on the tank.
Come on, you already know. Shit.
You ever put the root beer on the vanilla ice cream?
Little root beer
float. The root beer float. Of
That's
course.
a bad motherfucker with the cherries on it, and then put that granola on the side.
Let's dial it back a little bit, man. You mentioned that.
Have you ever had to go ahead?
My fault, brother. You mentioned how next Friday changed your life. Next Friday changed your life.
It look like a Just podcast. You see two Just Dominican niggas talking about root beer. Making root beer in jail.
Man. Yo.
See, he a light-skinned nigga. He feel how I feel, man. No, we have it hard, light-skinned. No,
hard, man.
Hard to left, man.
Hey, yo. See that light-skinned shit right there, man. He know damn well he could have reached over here.
Let's talk about, obviously, you said how next Friday changed your life, obviously, but meeting Ice Cube, the run y'all had, Friday after next, all about the Benjamins,
That shit was incredible, man.
Man, let's talk about it. Cause
it was incredible, man. My brother Ice Cube, man, he looked out for me, man. I always thank Ice Cube. I'll never have an ill feeling about that brother because he gave me an opportunity.
How did y'all meet? Y'all met at the club or how
met at the comedy club, man. Yeah, one of my little friends was little gangbanger dude. He died. His name was Marcus. His name was Baby Looney. But he was telling people he was managing me. You know how the street guys are. I'm managing him. This nigga's younger than me, shorter than me. Telling people he's managing me. And I got off stage. He said, man, there go Ice Cube. And I turned around. I seen Ice Cube and John Singleton standing there. I said, damn. He said, can you act? I said, hell yeah. So he started having me audition for next Friday. And every time I auditioned for him, he'd look at me and go like, yeah. I was like, damn, I got it. 2 weeks went past, I come back. I see Marlon Wayans out there. I see all the other comedians. I'm like, this nigga playing with me, man. But he was trying to make me work for this shit. Yeah, because that's what he was doing. So, man, I went in there and got that role, man. I went in there. My little buddy that I was talking about, rest in peace, got killed. And I went to his funeral. And I took my clothes off that day. And I left Forest Lawn out there in L.A. And I took my suit off, put my clothes on. And as my buddy TC, I had a bottle of Hennessy. I hit that Hennessy, wiped my mouth, went in there and got that motherfucker. I called my mama. I said, Mama, what you want? Because we grew up poor. She said, buy me a washer and dryer. I said, you got it. I'm buy you. I said, I'm gonna buy you a house. She said, no, you gonna fuck my Social Security up if you try to buy me a house, nigga. You go.
Your money.
Yeah, I get $700 a month. You gonna fuck it up, man. Yeah. But
you mentioned Marlon Wayans. I
love telling that story, man.
Who else was up for the role of Day Day? You said Marlon Wayans was there. There's other comedians.
Marlon Wayans. It was a one dude, the comedian dude. He had big eyes. I forgot his name. Damn, I forgot his name. Oh, man, all of them. They was all out there because at the time, Smokey was man, Chris Tucker killed that shit.
Yeah.
So they was looking for the right role to play, But now, like I said, man, we 55. I can't wait for them to start this movie up.
Yeah.
And anybody that's in that Friday movie, they better bring it, nigga, because Day Day is bringing it. Yeah. I'm acting a fool on that motherfucker.
Oh, man, I can't wait.
I'm acting a fool.
What's that like being part of like a project like that? That's like an all-time.
It's incredible.
Classic.
It's incredible.
Quotables for days.
It's incredible. That's why I tell people all the time, man. If they ain't quoting your shit, you didn't leave a stain in the culture. I left a stain in the culture, man. You left a stain in the culture.
Yeah.
You leaving stains in the culture. You gotta leave a stain in it. And I always say that. I said, man, they still quoting some shit I said from 30 years ago. Yeah, they still saying that shit.
45, 47.
Yeah, they still saying that shit.
But when you doing film
Yeah.
and TV, like timing is everything. Like,
It is.
What is the difference when it comes to comedic timing in a film as opposed to TV?
Well, stand-up is a one-man band.
Mm-hmm.
You don't have no music. You don't have nobody to back you. You ain't got no backup singers. So, you solely dependent on your own timing. A movie set is very structured. You got so many different facets. And when the camera comes on, it's different. I mean, I didn't realize that shit, but the camera is powerful as fuck. I don't know what it is, but it looked like you guys have mastered it, but that shit scares the shit out of people. And you could probably do this all day, but when you got a light man, a dude with a boom, everybody standing around watching you, and they say action. Yeah. I don't know what it is, but that shit right there, it's like your life is watching you.
I mean, you've done a million movies. Like, when did you finally feel comfortable in front of a camera? When did you stop being afraid of it?
I never was afraid of it because before I got in show business, it's really strange, man. God was preparing me to be in show business. I was telling jokes and I was acting before I got in the business. And people always say, man, what's your method of acting? I said, well, I could tell you this one thing. If you watch people are acting throughout the day to get places, to get things done. Everybody's not being themselves 100%. People go in and out of character all day. Now, the difference is if me and you talking like this, and we know somebody, check this out. When you was a kid and you was talking to one of your homeboys and you knew a girl was watching you, nigga, you was on one. You knew she was watching you. You had your hand movements right and everything. And then you laugh and don't look at her, nigga. Or it's over with. Everything you just did.
Break the 4-4.
Nigga, you should have looked in the camera.
Yeah.
That's the camera. Whoever's watching you that you know watching you, but you can't watch them back, nigga, it's the camera.
Yeah.
And that's always used as the method, man. You know what I mean?
And Mike, you kind of touched on it a little bit about a new Friday coming out, and whoever's in it got to bring it because you're gonna bring it.
Yeah.
What can you tell us about this new Friday that's possibly gonna happen? Have you and Cube talked about it?
Me, Ice Cube, DJ Pooh, and Aaron Magruder was just in a room last week writing it.
Nice. Aaron Magruder, that's gonna be crazy.
From the Boondocks.
Yeah.
You know, that nigga,
Nice.
comedy genius.
Yeah.
Yeah, and
Change the game.
change the game, man. So this might be the best one. I always say that. I've done 3 or 4 of them with Ice Cube, but this one it's gonna be for the books. Legendary. Of course, some of us ain't here. Big Debo, John Witherspoons, Bernie Mac.
Rest in peace.
Yeah.
Rest in peace, all
Rest in
three.
peace to all them
for
brothers,
sure.
man. And them dudes was franchise favorites, you know. I remember meeting all them dudes, man. I remember when I first came on that set, I was so motherfucking nervous because Chris Tucker had did such a great job.
That was a big shoes to fill too, man.
Oh, man.
Yeah.
And I'm not pushing. I was telling the story. I said, I remember the first time I did my first scene and they said, cut, but nobody laughing. And John Witherspoon was sitting on a crate just like that. He was looking at me like this. I told Ice Cube, I said, man, they ain't laughing, bro. He said, it ain't time. I'll let you know when it's time to be funny. Because I didn't even understand. That's how crazy I didn't understand the way movies work. I'm like, okay, I'm like, damn, I was funny. He said, this ain't a moment to be funny in.
Was that the toughest part of going from like stand up to acting? Is that like, yo, every line don't gotta be a hit,
every
joke?
Right. That's what he was trying to get to me. It was like some of these lines are just to take us to the next scene. They ain't meant for you to be funny.
When it's your time to shine.
When it's your time to shine.
We gonna let you shine.
We gonna let you shine. And that's what he did. He said, take off. Now it's your time. And he said, and add your shit on there, you know. So by the time I came out downstairs and said, why y'all let the fat bitch jump on?
You was already turned up. Yeah,
They was gone.
You was already turned
That was my first scene. They laughed. They was
already turned
I said, oh, I'm on him now. He said, yeah. And by the time I ran out there and she sprayed, and I said, she sprayed the player. She sprayed. It was on. She sprayed the player. She sprayed the pimp. She sprayed the player. Because the girl was macing me. I played she sprayed the player. She sprayed the pimp. She sprayed the real nigga. And I'm on the ground. Yeah. Man, that shit was so fun making, man.
As a comedian, though, how much of that was like, yo, this I'm straight going off the script, or how much of it was ad lib? Because some of that shit was, man, like it was
Some stuff
like
you can't even write that. Like, it feels like
Only he could write it.
yeah.
All I can tell you is this: Ice Cube came in the trailer one time and just snatched the script out of my hand and threw it. I said, what the fuck? You don't need that shit. Huh? I'm gonna tell you what you need to do.
in this scene, you go from here to here and then just go.
We shot a whole movie without a script called Janky Promoters.
Yeah.
You ever seen that
I love
movie?
Janky Promoters, man. I don't care. Nobody said I love that movie.
Whole movie ad lib. Nigga played Jelly Roll and Russell Red. When I was playing the promoters, the niggas had them silk shirts on and shit.
Out of all the movies you did with Cube, right? What's your favorite character? Day or Reggie?
All About the Benjamins. I was on one.
That was box office, B.
Man, I was on that movie right there. I hated that movie ended because I fell in love with that character. He was so wild, and I was like, damn, I wish I could really be this dude. I had to cut it off though.
Why is that? Why didn't you think why do you think that series didn't, no sequels or anything like that? Why did you and Cube just say, just leave it here and just
at the time
let it rock
Cube
out?
had a deal with Cinema. No, what the name?
Paramount?
No. New Line.
New Line.
New Line Cinema. He had a deal with him, and you know, a lot of stuff that happens in Hollywood is political, man. You'll never know why. You'll never know. You know, that's just like Janky Promoter. They didn't even put that out.
Yeah,
that shit just came out on DVD because that was a Weinstein film, and this punk ass got locked up for messing with women and shit and fucked my movie up.
Janky Promoter.
Fuck you, Weinstein. Eat a honey bun, bitch.
Onion soup, you bitch ass.
Punk ass motherfucker. I walked out on a movie on his punk ass too one time. Me and Snoop was doing a movie one time, and I cussed his motherfucking ass. Snoop couldn't believe I did that shit. I cussed Harvey Weinstein.
For what? What was the conversation like? What happened?
Because he was trying to make us do some coon nigga shit in the we was shooting a film, and I told him, man, fuck you. He said, fuck. I said, I'll kick your motherfucking ass. He started, I'll get the police on y'all. And Q was like, you know who that is, cuz? I said, I don't give a fuck. See, that's how ignorant I was, but that shit saved me too. See, being ignorant can save you too sometimes. Don't hold back sometimes, because you don't know what the fuck. Fuck it. That's why I was just telling somebody, motherfucker can't ban me. Motherfucker can't, what they call it?
Cancel?
Yeah. Motherfucker can't quit me in this business.
Can't quit me.
Can't do it.
You know what I mean?
You've been in the game for a long time, man. You got a
and I don't give
group.
a fuck. They never gave me enough to care. See what I'm saying? You don't give me enough to care, motherfuckers. You can't own my life because you ain't gave me enough to own it. I tried to sell out several times and they wouldn't even let me do it.
What's the number? Everybody
That's a
number.
motherfucker when you try to sell out. I try to be nice to white people so I can get some shit and let that work. I said, I ain't never doing that shit again.
That,
fuck that shit.
Sorry, Mike.
Yeah.
I can't make it happen for you,
I ain't
Mike.
being nice to that. Fuck that shit.
We'll circle back to that, Mike.
Yeah. Well, pass.
Yo, Mike.
Some shit you say to a nigga from the hood, nigga like, what?
You say no?
We're gonna pass. I didn't even know what the fuck that mean. I said, what is that? They said they don't want to do it.
Don't fuck Mike up like that, man.
Yeah, I can't be canceled, man. I don't think I ever had the opportunity to get canceled. How about that? I ain't got nothing on the air or nothing. I ain't got nothing where I could be canceled.
But they're gonna treat you like a hero after this for cursing out
You got some shit that's popping. You got some shit that's about to come on the air.
I do, but it still ain't a Good Morning America shit. It ain't still ain't. Now, as soon as I get like that, I ain't fucking with you niggas no more. Don't ask me to come on no more nigga podcast.
It's a restroom, man.
Niggas sit around smoking weed and shit. You like, I ain't going no.
I ain't fucking with no more black people after I get sell out.
Yo, Mike, we got to talk about another Indiana legend, Michael Jackson.
Oh shit!
Yeah,
Michael Jackson biopic about to drop right now. Did you check the trailer out? I know you love Mike, man. You ain't see it? Any thoughts on it?
Yeah, I feel like Michael Jackson can't be fucked with. It's just, it is what it is. He's one of them characters you just ain't gonna get it. You ain't gonna nail it.
But then they would say that about Richard too. Where you in that conversation about Richard, and there's not too many people who can nail that character.
Well, it's a reason why it never happened. I don't know what the reason is, but I stopped fucking with it. I stopped trying to figure out why it didn't happen. Because, I am spiritual about some of this shit. And when I hear a no, I start thinking about what I'm getting protected from. I'm like, maybe something wasn't going to go right if I did it. Like niggas in jail, right? Niggas be crying, oh, I got 20 years. Well, maybe God's saving your fucking life, literally, giving you a chance to get back out and you still living. Because you would have died one of them days you was free. So I swear, I just look at that, like God keeps telling me no about this man's project. Every time I get this close, no. I'm going to take that as you saving me from something.
And we'll
You know what I'm saying?
see how it play out.
Yeah, fuck that.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And I'm the Richard Pryor to some of these kids. They don't know him.
That's a fact.
And I love Richard Pryor. Shout out to the GOAT, rest in peace. But my kids don't know Richard Pryor. But their friends know me.
Mm.
And I'm like, damn, okay, this is how shit work.
Speaking of that, man, like you been in the game, like you said, your kids, friends know you.
Mm-hmm.
That next generation, man, like the of comics is coming up, and the game is different now. Because before it was like, yo, I'm doing this club, I'm doing this club.
Mm-hmm.
Now it's like you can use social media, blow up. Shit is different. You know what I mean? Like, how do you see the game now after all this time?
The young comics, they had access to stuff that we didn't have, and I guess time in itself, you can't really question time or figure out why things. I mean, it happens in everything. You know, I'm pretty sure them older basketball players was looking at y'all like, damn, they got all that money.
They still do,
and they didn't. They didn't get. And they were playing their ass off. Yeah. Unfortunately, time, old father time, we can't stop it.
Mm-hmm.
These young guys here, they go and do skits, make all kind. They making tons of money that I had to get on the bus, train, all kind of shit to make when I was their age.
Mm-hmm.
The trade-off I got was I really worked for it. What I worked for, what I built, can't be replaced, and it's going to give me longevity. These young guys now, they didn't work in the trenches of telling jokes. So what happens is when they get opportunities, grand opportunities, they don't be ready.
Mm-hmm.
Because they kind of was pre-made. They had opportunities to, you know, didn't really have a chance to practice on riding the bike. They just showed up at the place on the bike.
Mm.
Everybody's like, damn. And then people that really ride a bike's like, man, do a bunny hop. Motherfucker just sitting there looking at them. Somebody said, man, this motherfucker ain't really ride. He really can't ride this motherfucker. Nope. That's how the game is. But can you be mad at him? No. This is the time that he's in.
Right. Right.
They would have worked hard like we did.
If that was cause for the time.
They'd be called for the time.
Absolutely.
Now you're on tour with a lot of them. The We the Ones tour. It's coming through here right now. And you're
coldest comedy tour that I've been on yet.
Yeah.
And these are the youngsters.
Yeah.
They bringing it. And this tour is like Wildin' Out meets King of Comedy.
Okay. Like that mix.
We got TK Kirkland on the show. We got Tony Roberts. We got DC Young Fly. We got Mojo Brooks. We got Carlos Miller. We got Jet Ski.
Shout out to Los.
Yeah, it's our guys,
come on, man. Young hitters right there.
Yeah.
Niggas is funny.
So that's like the comedy version of Versus. Like
it is. It really is.
Why nobody did that though? Like create that. The comedy Versus.
Because these comedians don't come from, they don't even know how to talk about your mama. They don't even do that.
So it takes me back to that. Like,
Snaps. Remember Snaps?
Snaps. Yeah.
HBO Snaps.
What happened to that? Can't come back?
The era's different. You don't even hear kids talking about each other's mamas no more. When we was in school, niggas say, man, I see a nigga mama, man.
That was a staple.
You say something about one of these niggas mama, man, killing your ass.
I'm a boom.
They don't even understand that. And I tell my kids that. My daughter said, yeah, this little girl, I said, go talk about her mama. I said, when you get there, talk about her mama and see what she do. And she said, I did. And I said, what happened? She said, she just started laughing. I said, well,
it worked.
She was supposed to get offended. But I guess the little girl's mama ain't shit. She laughed with my daughter about it today.
Oh, man. So, like, you done toured. Like, you're one of them guys, man, that, like, you've probably been in every city across America, man, and internationally and all that.
Every city, every hotel.
Yeah,
Go ahead.
Every what's your favorite hotel
I got
chain?
skin on the bottom of my foot from 2002, from Hampton, Virginia, probably. I got some old skin on the bottom of my foot sitting in the shower. Go ahead.
What city are you looking forward to hitting now on the We the Ones tour?
We the Ones tour, we hitting all the towns. We were going to be here in New York February the 27th at the Barclays Center. Mm-hmm. So if you're in New York, go get your tickets to one of the greatest shows on earth. Funny. I mean, when I tell you comics from all ages and eras on this show, this is the first time we ever mixed Kings of Comedy with a Wild 'N Out group. Mm-hmm. This shit gonna be crazy, man. Mm-hmm. And you're gonna get to see different flavors. This dude, TK Kirkland, is up there really doing, what's the guy's name that died that was talking about the women?
Wait, what
was the guy?
Yeah, had the glass with the suits on.
The nigga was talking about
Kevin Samuels?
Yeah, Kevin Samuels.
TK,
that's where Kevin Samuels stole that shit from him. I'm telling you, TK Kirkland,
funny as shit,
what?
Man.
I mean, Raw up there talking about relationships, and then you got a dude named Tony Roberts.
Tony Roberts funny as shit.
He's funny.
Ooh. Overrated. I mean, underrated. Ain't never got the break that he was supposed to get. You know what I mean?
Shit.
From Detroit, Raw. You know, just to show you how the business go.
Yeah.
Then you got DC Young Fly, off the chain, funny,
great.
Wow, young for the culture.
He remind me like a young Chris Tucker.
Right.
That energy, like on stage.
And Carlos Miller, what can I say?
Carlos is hilarious.
Raw.
Hilarious person.
I mean, a raw comic.
Now you've been, you a bad boy in the stage, right? But obviously you said a lot of comics don't know what it's like to cut your teeth telling these jokes everywhere. And big part of cutting those teeth is following somebody who's killing, right? Like, do you got any stories about anybody out there where you thought, you know what I mean? Man, it's gonna be either tough to follow that person or
I've seen that shit a million times.
Yeah.
And I tell these young comics, when I was young, and still to this day, I'll go up after 30 motherfuckers.
Yeah.
I go up after 30 motherfucker. I go up after the baddest motherfucker that ever. I don't know if I'm a win, but nigga, I ain't turning down no fades. I'm going. You know what I mean? I know you feel that way about basketball. Motherfucker, come on, man.
Yeah.
And I told them young dudes, that's how you got to think. You know, some of them young dudes, they don't want to go up last. But I'm like, how you gonna know if you the baddest motherfucker if you don't go up last? If you don't fight Mike Tyson, you ain't gonna know if you can fight. Go fight, motherfucker. You gonna learn. And if you lose, you gonna know what you need to go work on. And if you win, you the king. So go for the top. You know the heart gonna always pay. Whenever you got heart, it's paying, man.
Yeah.
It's paying instantly.
Gotta make it happen.
Hell yeah, you gotta have heart in this shit. I go behind any of them motherfuckers. I swear to God. The baddest motherfucker. Matter of fact, I'm going up on this tour after it's 10 motherfuckers on this show.
They're all tough. They're all tough.
And you closing it?
And I'm closing it. But I'm coming out there with a motherfucking Elvis jacket and glasses. I'm adding a little thing to come out the sky like Chris Brown on the niggas. I'm gonna give him a headliner show now. They gonna get a show now. They ain't walking out of that motherfucker and say, man, they ain't gonna walk out there and say the shit was dead. They gonna say, nigga, that shit was good from the beginning to the end. Nigga, I had a ball.
So, from We the Ones tour to Run the Ones over here. We got a segment called Run the Ones. Run the Ones. Yeah. It's just to give you context. It's a cross-era hypothetical segment. It's not about who's better in the NBA or 5-on-5. This is about like check up 1-on-1. Let's get to it. Yeah. And we want to get your opinion. Either this one or this one.
Okay.
So we got a list. We got a list coming up.
All right. So Mike, Melo, we're doing a very special Pacers edition of Run the Ones this week.
Why y'all gotta put my face
We got to, man.
Everybody gets it. Everybody
gets their own thing.
Yeah.
Everyone gets their own thing.
We going back regional. We taking it back regional.
Of course.
You the Spike Lee, man. It can't be Pat McAfee. It gotta be you. Come on.
So all right. So remember, this is one-on-ones. This is the scenario. It's like hoop versus. All right. So first matchup. Damn, coming right off the top. Reggie Miller versus Tyrese Haliburton.
Well, I'm gonna go with Reggie because that's my era. Okay, nothing against Tyrese. I'm going with Reggie Miller because that's what I'm used to.
Right.
But I love Tyree.
But we talking about one-on-one.
This is one-on-one.
It's me versus you. Check ball.
Okay,
Not 5-on-5.
right now.
In their prime.
In their primes.
Like just
One-on-one
ball,
basketball.
Ball at the top of the key.
Nobody in the gym, just me and you. We working.
Oh, that's so hard. That's so hard.
They all tough.
They really are. They really.
We do this to get people
The only
talking.
reason why I'm saying that is because these dudes got two different styles of balling.
Yes.
Yeah, that's why they do
That's
that.
what makes it fun.
That's why the production team over there do this shit like
That's a tough one right there. I gotta go with Reggie. I don't want to because the dude
I don't want to.
No, I'm just saying because Reggie is so back in the day the way he played.
Yeah.
And this dude here, like I said, he'll do some Harlem Globetrotter shit on your ass. He'll throw the ball between your legs and shit like that. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Which all works.
I feel like I've seen Tyrese Haliburton play a little bit more on the ball, one-on-one. But Reggie, I don't know, man. Like, I just seen a video of him just recently with Lethal Shooter. Still, his jumper still
I just seen that
never
shit.
loses it.
And he had the
Still on
Tyrese Halliburton's on. He had the blue
Yeah,
patches on.
man. I don't know. It's a little
Shout
tough.
out to Reggie Miller and Tyrese Halliburton, man.
I might give it to. I might lean towards Ty though, man. Like Ty,
Yeah, it's a different type of game.
he's so unorthodox. He's just hard to guard
It's a
already.
different kind of
Well,
game.
he also can handle the ball. He's also a guard who plays. He got handle. He can,
Reggie
he
was
can
really
play off the
specific,
dribble.
right?
Yeah, Reggie was flying off of screens, catch and shoot,
Different type
pin
of ball.
downs, floppies, like
Different type of ball.
Yeah. So one-on-one.
Yeah, that was a tough one. But
It's a tough one.
All right, let's go to the next. That was
All right,
good.
what's next one we
Yeah,
got?
let's go to next.
Oh, all right. The crash out. Steven Jackson versus Lance Stevenson.
Oh, I gotta go.
we
with
gonna
my
let you.
man.
We gonna let you.
I'm going with Jack.
You go with Jack.
Captain Jack.
I gotta go with Jack. Only reason why I'm gonna go with Jack, and I love Lance. Again, more solid when it comes to basketball. More solid. Lance Stevenson. Again, nigga might blow on your neck and all kind of other shit. Fucking with that nigga there, man. Shout out to Lance Stevenson. Brooklyn in the house.
Yeah, you're right. New York, we here.
I don't know,
You
man.
might get whispered to fucking with this nigga, man.
I give it to Lance, man.
I was about to say, like Lance comes from that
I think
one-on-one.
he got a deeper bag.
Well, first of all, let me stop
Stack
you
was a
fellas.
one. Stack was a one-on-one nigga.
Let
Man,
me,
Stack was different.
No, let me stop these niggas. This nigga was defensive player of the year.
Stack Jack was different, man.
You ain't
He's
scoring
nice,
on this
for
nigga.
sure.
Yeah.
He's
Who,
nice.
Lance?
Lance, I think he
No,
had a couple.
Steven Jackson.
Stack was defensive player of the year? Or he was probably all defense. He was definitely all defense, I want to say.
Yeah.
He was a bad boy. I was about to say, I don't think he was defensive player of the year.
Man, you know what I'm trying to. Don't try to just say go with it, man. These motherfuckers ain't looking at
They gonna be in the comments. They gonna be in the comments like,
go
yo.
with the line. That nigga stopped it all. Back up, nigga. Said
I'm trying to get ahead of the
Stop
comments.
flying us. That light skin nigga, he wanted to correct the other light skin nigga.
Defensive player of the
Because
year.
of light skin, that's why he ain't corrected. He should have corrected him, but he said shit. You see how he just looked at him?
Go with the flow, man.
He made a face.
God damn.
My bad for trying to have some accuracy. My
fucking
bad. Bad boy defensively. Absolutely.
Yeah.
That's
He
a good
was
one.
he was shutting niggas
Lance might
down.
have
Who
a
the
little
next
more-
one?
Ooh. Ron
Ron Artest
Artest.
versus Paul George.
PG.
Paul
I'm gonna go with
George.
PG on that. I'm gonna go with PG on that because, again, two different players. I haven't seen nobody the same on here yet.
Nah.
Or even close.
I feel like this low key is the best matchup though, because
No.
Wow. How?
Ron Artest-
Defensively.
how you one-on-one trying to score on Ron Artest? One-on-one, no help.
First of all,
He gonna find a shot at you.
first of all,
Great
about to foul
offense
you.
outweighs
He's
great
gonna be
defense
way
in
slower
a
than
one-on-one
Paul George.
situation.
What'd you say, Mello?
Great offense outweighs great defense in a one-on-one situation.
I hear you. But all right, defensively, we're taking both of them in their primes, right? Paul George, another all defensive guy.
Nah, bro. If
But
I'm
Ron Artest-
the best offensive player going up against the best defensive player,
Yeah.
then the best offensive player is going to figure out a way to beat that defense.
I never seen Ron Artest shoot a jump shot, bro. I never seen that nigga shoot a 8-foot jump. Have you?
I mean, yeah, you know, here and there.
That nigga don't shoot the ball like no. Ron Artest was like what's his name? Rodman mixed with I mean, he was effective as fuck, but he wasn't no dude that's like
1-on-1. He might bully PG though. That's, you know what I mean. He might foul the shit out PG.
Yeah, he was the best for what he was.
I mean, the only jumper
he gonna be physical.
George gonna run right around him every time.
The only jump I ever remember
be physical
Ron
with PG.
Artest hitting was in that chip when Kobe passed him the ball, and then the press conference after they won it. He ain't even happy that they won the championship. He's like, Kobe passed me the ball.
Nobody can stop. You
couldn't
can't stop Artest, bro. You can't stop. You couldn't stop him.
I'm still taking PG. But
he too strong. He's so
strong.
What I mean?
Yeah.
He gonna post up. He gonna back you down from the 3-point line all the way to the basket with 3 dribbles. Like, he too strong. In a 1-on-1, like, we just on this court. Mm-hmm. Now I don't know how y'all look. I don't know how y'all looking at 1-on-1s. We talking about checking up on the wing, or we talking about half court 1-on-1.
Yeah,
he gonna back him down every play.
You could.
We talking about 1-on-1s, half court, check the ball up at half court.
I don't even want to play with a nigga that's going to back me down every goddamn.
Top of the key, bro.
Yeah.
Top of the key, 3 dribbles.
Ron might,
Ron might get him?
Yeah.
Ron might get him.
Nah,
that's another New Yorker, though, man. Like, same reason last year.
No, Paul George is too lanky.
His game is real LA though. It's real smooth.
Cause you know 1-on-1, it ain't no calls. You know what I'm saying? Ain't no fouls and
if
shit.
If it's bully ball, I'm taking Ron Artest.
Right, there ain't no foul. You ain't calling ball.
All right, let's go Ron Artest. Let's go to the next one. Y'all niggas are not gonna let me live that one down.
PG might call ball.
Yeah, he might.
Ron, come on. You catch an elbow, be like, no, that's ball. Stop playing.
All right, I like this matchup. I'm just realizing how many New Yorkers play for the Pacers.
Another defense versus offense.
Jalen Rose versus Mark Jackson.
Y'all should let me switch that. Y'all gotta. Let me do some shit.
There's some better matchups within these guys here, for sure.
Y'all got the wrong guys matching. I can't even comment on this shit because it's.
I mean, Jalen Rose is 6'9" point forward. You know what I mean?
Yeah, Jalen Rose. Let's go to the next one.
Yeah, Mark Jackson is
Let's go to the next one. Let's go to
point guard supreme, but that's it.
So to close out run the ones, Mike, who's your most underrated 1-on-1 player?
The most underrated.
Your most.
My in the NBA.
Whoever you know, nigga, if you know a nigga from that town,
it could be.
Yeah, I know a nigga named Gerald Lewis in Indianapolis. It was cold. Nigga was cold. That nigga got about 32 kids. He playing an over 50 league now. That nigga give it to your ass. If that nigga knew I was on, he's sitting here with him, or when I seen, man, why you ain't call me with a mirror? Man, I want to talk to you. He one of them niggas right there. Damn, man.
Ask him if you remember the.
Ask him, do he remember? Man, Mike, I want to get out there with you, man. I wanted to meet him too.
We was at the mall that one time. He came through.
Carmelo and asked him that one game he did when I said, man, I'm not finna call that nigga and ask no shit like that, man.
All right. So Mike, listen, in the spirit of competition, we usually just close or run the ones, but we're gonna do this one a little differently. Do this one for the culture a little bit.
Yeah.
We're gonna do a little special edition of Run the Ones called Run the Room. All right. So we're gonna put 2 legendary comedians. Same stage.
Oh, Lord.
Same night.
Yeah.
versus style.
You got to let us know how
Oh, Lord.
one of these comedians would have run the room. Ready to roll?
Let's go.
Whew. Eddie Murphy versus Dave Chappelle.
I got to go with Eddie Murphy, man.
I'm about to say,
You know,
Eddie, man.
Eddie Murphy he's got his name for a reason. You know what I mean? He's definitely hell, Dave Chappelle will go with Eddie Murphy on this one.
Yeah, I think so.
You know, he's the GOAT. Let's go, man.
Yeah, Eddie's the Mike, the MJ of stand-up to me,
bro.
man. It's like, yeah, bro, you can't run it. Oh, okay.
Oh, shit. Mike Epps.
Mike Epps versus Cat Williams.
Can't none of them fuck with me. Put me against every motherfucker up there. Can't none of them fuck with me.
Talk to these niggas.
You keep going.
What we got next? All right, Kevin Hart versus Chris Tucker. Who runs the room?
Neither one of them niggas is running the shit. Rich ass niggas. Both them niggas got too much money to talk shit. Martin Lawrence all day.
versus Jamie Foxx.
Martin Lawrence Jamie Foxx would be crying if Martin Lawrence said something about his motherfucking ass. Martin Lawrence.
Richard Pryor versus Bernie Mac.
Ooh.
That's a tough one right there.
Ooh.
It's a tough one.
Because Bernie Mac was nigga funny.
Richard Pryor was nigga funny too.
I'm glad you made that distinction.
Bernie Mac was oh, keep going. I don't even want to say nothing about that.
Oh man, this is the last one. This is the last one.
I don't even want to say
Me personally,
nothing
I
about
probably this might be a little blasphemous. I think I would rather watch Bernie live on stage. I think I might.
No, Bernie, you can't. Bernie.
You can never disrespect Richard Pryor,
man.
Richard is different.
The only reason why I said Richard Pryor is because he's
a standard.
No, whoever the fuck you see,
cut from that cloth.
That's right. That's right.
Richard is that guy.
Richard ain't got none of them in him. They all got him and them.
Part left, yes.
Yeah, super
I was part
the left.
crazy, right? Hey, Yoski.
Shit.
That was kind of crazy.
Come on.
Wow. Fuck the fuck out of here next. Mero, cheers up, man.
You know what time
Sum that motherfucker all the way up, man.
Oh, listen.
Man, this was incredible, man.
Thank you, man.
I really enjoyed myself.
That's what we do.
I didn't know what I was walking into because I just told him, I said, man, these basketball niggas is asking the same questions. And this was actually smooth and it was intelligent and it was cool and it was fun.
Man,
and it woke me up.
I appreciate it.
I was tired of the motherfucker when I came in here.
Hey, man, it's a late night here.
We great candies over there.
Yeah,
the motherfucking I stole some too.
They gonna replace some shit, bro. You
gonna get the dollar.
Just to replace it. Thank you, Just.
We got one more segment.
We got one more. We ain't done with you. We got one more.
That's what I'm talking about. That's what I'm talking about.
This is number one segment.
Fuck with me or you should have been fucked with me.
That part. You know what I'm saying? America's number one show. This is America's number one segment. It's like you say, you energized, baby. We about to charge you up right now. This is called Fuck With It or Fuck Out of Here. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
We'll be asking you a question about something's going on. Like them now ladies, and you can say, yo, yeah, I'm fucking with this.
You fuck with the grapes?
Cool.
Or fuck out of here with the,
you know what I'm saying? I'm not fucking with it at all. You know what I'm saying? So, off rip, we got Tom Brady. He recently shared that his current dog is done.
A clone.
Is a clone of his former dog that passed away. We want to be sensitive because we know pets can be part of the family.
Well, TB.
But Mike, we got to know. You know what I'm saying?
Are you fucking with it or fuck out of here?
Yeah, fuck with it or fuck out of here.
I don't deal with white people when they dog issues anyway. They try to make dogs family members and all this shit. Call them Tony and shit. I don't fuck with them.
Got a birth certificate? Call him Tony. Yeah. So nah, fuck out of here. You're not
Niggas
getting
name their dogs Raekwon and Lamar. German Shepherd named Lamar.
Can we see the dog?
That's Gerard.
Like Tom Brady, greatest of all time.
Oh,
he be into
That's a
some
little
weird
wild,
shit
man.
sometimes.
So he cloned him?
Yeah, why is that
We let a
news
lot
that
of
this
weird
nigga's
stuff
dog died?
slide with Tom Brady just because he's great at football. Like, you just got a whole clone of a dog?
You know how many German Shepherds died in my family and never got no shout out or nothing?
They never had a name.
Fuck your dog, Tom.
Fuck out of here.
Fuck out of here.
Yeah, we not cloning shit.
Hey, Mike. Boy, I appreciate you, man.
Man,
We're
I
going to wrap
appreciate
this
you,
thing up,
man.
man. But I appreciate you, bro.
I appreciate
We've been
you,
trying
brother.
to tap in for a while, man.
Yeah, man.
Catching
I
each
see
other
you
in
at the
airports and
airport.
shit.
Yeah.
And we're going to work on that project, man. We're going on that Freddie Gray project.
I'm telling you, we're gonna work on that. That's one sitting in that one right there is like Ryan Coogler's
yes.
What was it called?
Fruitvale Station?
Yeah.
Yes. Am I lying?
No, we're gonna chop that up. But I want to say thank you, bro. I know
Thank you, man.
You on your grind right now, and you got the tour, you got things moving, but
yeah,
as
We
far
the
as where
Ones
you-
tour.
yeah, we the ones.
Make
tour.
sure y'all go check that out. The baddest comedy tour coming out this year. If you want to have a good time and take your mind off everything, and it's a gumbo, man. We have everybody on this show. Make sure you come out and support us. Shout out to BMN Production, my man Blake, his whole team. thank y'all, man. We coming out there to do it.
We appreciate you, champ. You're a legend.
Thank you, man.
And we appreciate you stepping in the hook, man.
My man. Right.
Love.
Yes, sir.
Take us home, Kaz.
Let's go home, man. You know what this is. 7 p.m. in Brooklyn. A Wave original presented by FanDuel. You know what to do already. Hit the button. Subscribe to our YouTube page if you're on the podcast channel. Leave a like. Leave a rating. Review. Comments. Good, bad, indifferent. I don't care.
Fight.
It's all good to us.
Make it happen.
For the Kid Mero, Mike Epps, the Hall of Famer Carmelo Anthony, my name is Kazeem Famuyide. We'll catch y'all next time at the Hook, people. Peace.
Peace.